Hey, I'm Aaron Marcus, and if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome to my How to Act a Model YouTube channel. If you're not watching this on YouTube, then go visit and make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification button, and give it a thumbs up. And that way other people will have access to it. But when you do hit the notification button, every time I post something new there, you will automatically get it. So this video is all about a trick to holding your sides during the audition. There are some huge mistakes that actors make all the time, and basically when they're doing their read, they have the sides down here, they're looking at their lines, and then they come up and say them, or when the other person's reading their lines, they're looking down to see when things end, and then they come up and say, "Don't do that." The reason why you don't want to do that is because when your head is down, then the camera can't see your face. People want to see your reaction to the other actor. So something that I always do, and by the way, the reason why I'm so dressed up here, normally, as you know, I'm not so dressed up. I just auditioned for the role of the judge. There was a ton of dialogue. There's no way I'm getting this thing memorized. I just got this recently. So what I do is I'll show you. I hold the sides in my right hand and I move it over a little bit like this. You don't see it. Camera's not seeing it. And then what I'm able to do is I will glance over, grab 3 words. Well, first of all, I'm going to be really familiar with the sides, but they might not all be memorized. All the words might not be memorized. So I'm going to glance over, and actually, I'll just show you really quickly. These are the instructions for the audition, how to label things. Important notice, if you're based in a specific city, but happen to be physically in a different city at the time of the audition, please include the information in your slate. So, of course, I don't have this memorized. I just looked at this one time, but I'm able to grab 3 words, say it to wherever you're supposed to say it. Sometimes it's going to be directly into the lens of the camera if it's a TV commercial. Typically, if it's film, television, never look into the lens of the camera. You're going to be looking, normally it's camera left, you're right, and so it would be more like this. But for right now, I want to look at you. So anyhow, that's what I do. I hold it off to the side, grab 3 words at a time, come back up, say what I need to say, and that way it sounds conversational. Because look, when you're talking to somebody, you don't necessarily just stare in their eyes the entire time that you're talking. That might be a little bit creepy for a long stretch. So you talk to them, you might look away, you come back to them, you look away, you come back to them. That's what you want to do in your audition. Make it sound conversational. So fold up the sides, make them as small as possible, hold them off. You can have them off camera, which is great. But even if you're doing a live audition, if they are seen by the camera, that's okay too. You just don't want to have it covering your face. That wouldn't be very good. And this way you can glance over, grab the words, say it, and that's a wonderful way of getting an audition that really does sound like a real conversation. Hey, do me a favor, don't forget, if you are watching this on YouTube, subscribe, and you also want to hit the notification button and give it a thumbs up. And that way, whenever there's new information placed here, you're automatically going to receive it. I'd love to hear any ideas that you have for holding the sides. Share them below. That would be wonderful. And because look, that's what this is all about, sharing information with other people. If you do have any questions, you can always visit me on my website, howtoactamodel.com, or go to my facebook.com/howtomodel page. I'm Aaron Marcus. Can't wait to talk with you again really soon.